What's good, Jay? How you doing, my boy? Get down to some Madden. Give me a second. Happy New Year, little dog. Man, I'm doing good, man. You know how be this is a off day for me today. So I had to go do some stuff, do some errands. Uh it's been a rough week. Um it's been a full moon for all week. Uh Full moon kind of bothers people. It can be good or bad. You'll notice it when you you get a little older. But yeah, it's been a crazy week, man. I've just been trying to get stuff together, and hey, you'll understand when you get a little. But it's been a rough one, man. Uh, it's been a good day though. I mean, I got some stuff done today. Um, got my car fixed on. Um, Good thing my real job is is not far, so I can just get stuff done. But yeah, I was taking my daughter's mom to go get something to eat earlier in the week, and then like I ended up popping the curb and kind of messed up my tire, and so I just finally got that fixed, and it's been a crazy week. So, but we here, we made it, we back. Let's get into this action. New players. Oh, new acceleration. Looks like we got them kind of low. All the way down there. We got some decent speed, decent acceleration. Change the direction into 81. Good catch. 64. Just jump. Oh, he's shitty when it comes to jumping. Yeah, 78. He probably could play linebacker, but he can't jump. All right, yo, let's get into this. I'll be putting a whooping on. Putting a whooping on them.
Here in the north, the Yaller horn is about to sound and send two teams to battle here at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. Will Reichert has it all teed up, and we're off from US Bank Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Miles Price. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. And they say the Packers got to this one. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fun ball. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very...
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Vikings nothing. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. On the return, here's Price. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
70 Lions.
First and 10. Here's McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jones. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Vikings 7. Will Reichert.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. Love now to throw. Completes this one to Kraft. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
On second down, Jacobs. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
A gain of 3 yards.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Love with it on first down. He puts some juice on a deep throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings are finally tackled on the return after taking it all the way back to the opposing 40.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. He'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
I like that old adage, Kate. Winning begets winning. You know what happens in the league? Explosive plays beget explosive plays, which often begets scoring.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. You can't blame him for biting on that play action. Brought down at the 1 yard line. You're expecting it to be a run, which made that pass play the perfect call.
Show those defenders what they want to see, what they're expecting to see. So when they give them that good old run fake and pull it back, well, it is touchdown offense.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got 2nd and 7 to start.
Here we go. 10 black.
Love now off the play action. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him. That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Second and 9.
On the set.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Blue striker. Here, ready?
Love out of the shotgun. This one falls incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready?
Once more, it's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing again, Love. Hits his running back. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from US Bank Stadium after this. 3rd and long. Here's Love. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Brendan McManus on for the Packer field goal.
McManus sends it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
On the return, here's Price. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They are going for it. McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up need everyone back to the line.
the Vikings first down.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Another one to Addison. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at their 48-yard line.
Again, McCarthy to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to the air. McCarthy bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd down carry for Jones. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
21, Packers 17. Will Reichert.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Shotgun now for Love. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 25. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown, Green
The
Bay.
Packers take the lead just before halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers push their lead to 3.
24. Vikings 21.
On now is McManus to kick this away.
For Green Bay.
On the return, here's Price. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. 1st and 10. It's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. 1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. This is a heater going deep. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
The final throw before the break. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
To kick off.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Jones again on 2nd down. He dodged the tackle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8, third down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, they would guess, down the line.
Flushed out of the pocket. That one's caught along the left sideline. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. New set of downs for him from the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Jones gets it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Packers' 28-yard line.
On play action now, McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
19 yards.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take the lead right away in half number 2. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
Vikings 28, Packers 24. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 10 flat. Ready.
Love from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to hit Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. And now they face 2nd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Set hut. Set.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
It's a gain of 2. And the Packers first down. First and
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th.
Ready.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Set.
To the air with Love. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
14 yards.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Gain of 14.
Love.
Down Green Bay.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Willie.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But at that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running on first here with Jacobs. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Love out of the shotgun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he'll go down here at the 16.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
On the return, here's Price. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. Jordan Addison, the intended target. So that brings up 2nd down.
The coverage by Javon Bullard.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
To throw. He has the first over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Come on, set. Viking 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Setting up to pass. Running a screen now for Jones. Has some space inside the 15. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Catch made. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. Vikings out of the hurry up, meet everyone back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
70, here we go.
Here he is to throw. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really matters.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for one, maybe two final plays here.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing, it's Love. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Packers first down. A gain of
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
First down.
Come on, set. 10 black. Set, cut.
One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.
Fucking that dumbass fucking fast slinging shit. I lost that though. I chose the wrong play at the end of the game. Stupid. I hate when they got that woman commentating because it play any kind of way like it won't. Like, fuck. They kept him even with me. 'Cause I was beating him. It's like JJ McCarthy got some type of glitch to him, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, they was not knocking the ball out or nothing. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? That's insane. Bad day, bro. Tripping and shit. I hate motherfuckers do that. shit is weird. You always want my time and shit. Like, for real. That shit is crazy, man. That just kind of pissed me off. You should have won that. What? Like, chill, bro. Yeah, I'll play you, Jake.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go at the link. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. A play fake now hurts to throw. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. Free inside the 30. It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Cooper to Jean with the stop.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. That's completed right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, go.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throwing his love on third. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on 4th, and it's going to go over on downs.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Good. Set. Delta.
Hurts now from the gun. Flush down now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to work it to the 20. Devon Fuller bringing that play to an end.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They get 6 and a first down as well.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Hauled in by Musgrave. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Love from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First time this game they've looked to him. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Stick it in the air. Love. He puts some juice on it deep. Brought in inside the 20. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line.
And the Packers first down. A gain of 34 yards.
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. And this is out of bounds. Tried surprising them with that fake spike, Brock, and it's going to be second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Ready. Throwing again. Love. This one's caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hurts. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Dallas Goedert there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown, but cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. The Eagles with the lead here at the Link. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Hurts throwing again. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Hurts yet again. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's good.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's a screen to Barkley. Fights his way through a tackle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then...
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down throw. Here's Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready, ready. Red, yellow. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. It's to Reed again. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers, their 3rd and final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15.
Down. Yellow, 22.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Ready?
2nd and 10. Love trying again. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Packers make it a one-score game before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Packers 14. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Shipley now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Set.
One final shot before the half. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Okay.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Set.
Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tackled on that play by an All-Pro last year, Jalen Carter. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Set.
Love looking to pass. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Now, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. And what a difference it can make for an offense.
And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers tie this game at 21.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Bigsby with the return. Making some progress here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. Wow, this has been a great game so far, Brock. A hard-fought 1st half, but they're really offering an edge to their opponent here by throwing a pick on their opening drive.
And now we'll get to see if they can capitalize that and pull ahead. They've already got the ball once this half. You know that they're loose, and now they get it back just one snap later.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Blue 32. Hut.
Love out of the shotgun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And the Packers take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
To the air with Love. Connects on the crosser. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers parlay the interception into points.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Bigsby with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On first down, Hurts. That one falls incomplete and brings us to the end of this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd down, Hurts throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. And again, here's Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's Hurts once again. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not...
He's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trail by just a point in the 4th. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Wilson with the return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Love. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag.
Ready up.
Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Love from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. That's to the sideline, and it's a catch by Watson. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
60 red. 60 cut.
Throwing, it's Love. Throw left side to Watson. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Jacobs running behind center. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready, ready. Cut.
Love now. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers have taken the lead late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, did they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Bigsby with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Headed out right. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Here he is to throw. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And they make the tackle at the 38. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. He'll look to throw it. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys have great anticipation.
And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win. Setting up to pass. Catches it at the 1. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ready.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Love now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. So 2nd down coming up.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Big gain downfield. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Here's Love up to the line. 2-point attempt coming.
Let's go.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Caught at the 1. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the 4th.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Shipley now to return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. One final shot here. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
All right, Jake, you ready? I add you, man. I add you. That last game, I should have won that one. That was crazy. Yeah, that was bullshit. In both games, the defense giving up 35 yards.
It's a venue in a city that's seen more NFL history than just about anyone else. Welcome to Lambeau Field in the heart of Green Bay. Up next, it's our main event between the Denver Broncos and the Green Bay Packers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And away we go from Wisconsin. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Now Nix on 3rd down. Drops it down, Harvey. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friends, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Harvey once more. He has this down to the 34. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. That throw behind his intended target. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Ready.
Second down. Here's Nix again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. Get the fullback involved here. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's good for a couple of yards. And the fourth down call pays off as they'll move the chains. On first down, it's Nix. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But two in a row now have slipped away.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Again on 2nd and 10, Nix. And he'll set up the screen here. It's Harvey. Room inside the 10. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Nix leading the Broncos to the line for this two-point try.
The Broncos will line up for the
He's going to throw it.
conversion.
And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete.
Going to be a little armchair quarterback after that call. It's like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Play action. Love. Buying some time right. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Love out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's a solid stop there to limit the damage. Gave up some, but it's still 4th down.
Luke Musgrave. A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. And they've left their offense out there, and they're going for this on 4th down. He's got it to his running back. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage big time.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead.
Packers 7, Broncos 6. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Marvin Mims now to return it. He stopped on the run back of the 27.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. There's the fake. Here's Nix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Edgerrin Cooper takes it away. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb, and quarterbacks, when we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, they can make you pay just as he did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead to 8. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Mims. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Giving this to Harvey. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And he's brought down at the line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Throwing the out route complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Lambeau after this. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. Trying to push this past the marker. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Bombers.
Nix off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. He rolls to his right. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
He completes it in traffic. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Nix from the gun. Getting out to his left. He's got it near the 10. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
And he brings it in. They go for 2 and the tie, and it works out. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Set, hut, blue striker. Red, 38, hut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. At the 20. Goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take the lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away.
To kick off for Green Bay.
On the return, here's Mims. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Hold on, set. Ready. Captain. Away.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He beams one deep right side. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Bombers.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep once again. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Tried getting it to Cortland Sutton, and things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos will get the football right at that 25-yard line following the interception. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Nix. Forced out to his right. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. Packers pick it up. 30. Hits the 20. And Green Bay takes this one back for the touchdown. The Packers push their lead further to start the half. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it. I felt it.
Yep.
Everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, huh? They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. On the return, here's Mims. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Broncos first down.
A gain of 14. And the Broncos first down.
Play action with Nix. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers get it back after making their third.
See ya. Jay, my boy, I gotta download. I gotta go download it. play me in 2K. I mean, in NCAA. I'm gonna go get me some pancakes in the morning. Should have been at the gym at night. It closed. All right. Jay, I'm gonna give you a little workout, man. I gotta re-download NCAA. Anybody else want to play me? We can step on up, step on up, step on up. You ready, Jay? Are you ready? Ugh. Ugh. Mm-mm-mm. About to play one of my supporters. One of the little wolf packs. Jay, you ready? You ready, Jay? Head hurt. Neck hurt. Ugh. Say you wanna play me? Little Jay say you wanna play me. Ugh. Neck hurt. He said I don't have that. Jay, where you at? Jay, where you at? Jay never added me. Who the fuck is Cash World? Hold on, man. Head hurt. Leg hurt. Oh, stop. That shit crazy. Ugh. killing me. All right, Jay. I sent you a friend request. You ain't accepted yet. And you have me go download the damn double it. It's over. Jay, where you at, Jay? Come on, Jay.